All right, so here we go. Let's try this again, shall we? I have no idea what it is about Thursday nights, and at 7 something in the middle of my videos, all of a sudden it just kind of crashes. So we're going with my phone, people. We are not going to be denied. So back to where we are from the beginning. We're going to start with, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Deb Brosnan. We're going to do this all over again. Here we go. And today we're going to talk about our Facebook Live. And it is fear never comes from where you think, and how it impacts your money, your success, and joy in everything. What we were discussing before, and I will leave up the other video. It drives me bananas when this happens, you know? But anyways, we're moving on. That's why you get a computer and that's why you get a phone. So here's the thing. Your fear and your success are both completely interrelated, and they can be working against themselves, which means that all you're doing is spinning. You're spinning and you're spinning and you're spinning, and you're not getting anywhere, and you're frustrated with yourself and you're blaming yourself. Stop blaming yourself. Be completely aware of where you spin in your life, where you go from one situation to another situation. They're different people, it's different geography, but it's the same problem in a different wrapper. And I'm not kidding you. People can spend their entire lives going from person to person and place to place and having the exact same problem. It's not necessary. But I was just talking about creating space. In creating space creates the ability for you to have perspective, where you can step back and you can actually see in your life where you are having Groundhog Day. And Groundhog Day wants you to believe that there is no hope for you to actually get what you want, and it's not the case. Please believe me, it's not the case. You can create things that are so much bigger and so much better than you've had before. It's true. It's so true. I had at one point I don't even remember what I was making, but let's say that I was making $40,000 or $45,000 a year, and at a regular job. And I said, God, wouldn't it be amazing to do $75,000 a year? Wouldn't that be amazing? I mean, that would be a huge lift, right? And through a set of circumstances, I ended up getting laid off at the job that I was at. And then I ended up going for a couple of months, and it was a complete and utter, it was bad times because of it, because I didn't save money. So, because I thought that money, that paycheck was always going to be there, and then it wasn't, and then I was like, oh my God, I'm in trouble. So I went out and I got another job, and this job paid better, and I kind of liked it. Groundhog Day. I kind of liked it. It was a temp position, but it was supposed to be long term. One of the people that I knew from a job that I had in the past, I happened to contact him with a quick question, just a random quick question. And he said to me, what are you doing? And I told him that I was in this temp position. He says, are you interested in a job, permanent? And I said, yeah, absolutely. And he said, well, let me see what I can do. Great. And so I was offered the job. And the job was working for people I'd already worked for before, but the position at that time wasn't available. So now I've got the position that I was looking for, the $75,000 a year that I was looking for, plus bonus, plus this, plus that. And I said, okay, well, I need to do like a 3-week notice. No problem. Great. And at the same time, my car decided it was going to die. So it started to die. I ended up getting the car that I absolutely loved, but I had to wait. Well, actually, I got a car that I was interested in because that's what was on the lot at the time. And I kept saying, yeah, I really don't like this car, but it's the best of what I was looking for. But I had to wait for the first official paycheck at my new job for them to really, they approved the loan, but you had to get the paycheck and prove it that you worked for them. So I had to wait a couple weeks. So all of a sudden, this car got sold on a holiday weekend. And I was like, I really wasn't bothered by it. I had this sense of peace that, all right, no problem. And then he calls me back. This guy was the best, just a really great salesperson. Not a salesy salesperson, just a really great guy. And he says, I got this car in. I had it inspected by the team. It just got here, and I can't wait for you to see it. I said, okay, great. So I ended up taking part of my day off to go and see it. And I kept saying, please just give me a sign that this is the right car. Show me which car is the right car for me, one that I'm really going to love. So now I could have gone into fear mode, but I didn't. I was like, it's going to work out. It has to work out in some way. Somehow I'm going to make it work out. So I wanted a red car. I told him 3 things. I told him I didn't want a white car because I'm in New England, and if I drive off the road, they won't find me till spring. I'll match the snow. Number 2, I didn't want leather seats because my parents had leather seats and I hated their leather seats. So I assumed all leather seats were alike. The other thing that I wanted was one of those pull things on the back. I wanted an SUV. I wanted one of those pull shades on the back so that people couldn't see what was in the trunk because, you know, if it's Christmas, you're shopping, people see it, they can break in. That was my idea. That was my 3 things, right? So I'm driving these red cars and he says to me, okay, are you ready to see the car that I picked out for you? I said, okay, sure, fine. He put it so far out. It was like a 4-acre lot of cars. He put it so far out, it took him 22 minutes to remember where he put it. Okay. I timed him. It was hysterical. He drives up with this car and I thought, oh my God, this car is beautiful. This SUV is beautiful. It's really sleek. It's really gorgeous. Something I didn't believe I could have. Okay. Was something that nice. It was the company that I wanted. It was the style that I wanted. It was white, but it looked beautiful. He opened the door. It was leather seats. They were beautiful. The interior was gorgeous. And he says, and wait, there's one more thing I want to show you. And he opens the back hatch. And there is my little pull cover to cover everything. It was there and the other car didn't have it. So our fear that things aren't going to go right for us makes us more inclined to look for failure than to trust success. And the thing is that it had less mileage than what I was looking at the other car. It was less money than I was looking at the other car. I love this type of car. And it was actually what I was looking for. I was going to buy a Toyota because Toyotas were great. A Toyota, actually, I was driving a Toyota during a very traumatic, somebody hit me head on. And it saved my life. So I was like, okay, I'll take a Toyota. Toyotas were great, you know? But that wasn't the car that I wanted. And the universe was like, Deb, we're not going to let you fail. And we're not going to let you have less than what you wanted. So sometimes when you put yourself in a pickle, sometimes when you refuse greatness, the universe will make it so damn hard on you that you have no choice. Listen to me. You have no choice but to make the right choice. The choice that you inherently knew from the beginning you were supposed to make all along. And you knew you were going to make a choice that was a bad choice for you. That wasn't going to create the joy and the expansion and the money and the success that you were looking to make. And sometimes the universe is like, you know what? I got your back. And in order to do that, I have to kick your ass. And it's true. I have had that happen. But again, we're going to talk about that Groundhog Day from part 1 of this video. It's like Groundhog Day. You're the same person making the same actions, taking the same steps, having the same panic, not trusting the universe, not saying, hey, I asked for, and then just hang out and keep going in the right direction. Sometimes when we are about to, and I'm going to talk about something recently that happened, and for those of you that know me, you know what I'm referring to. Sometimes what we're perceiving is that we should go and do something. And what we're actually misidentifying is that something so miraculous is coming. And we accidentally put ourselves in a really bad place. We thought we made the right choice, but we really knew we were doing the wrong thing for what we say are the right reasons, but they weren't the right reasons for us. They were the right reasons for someone else because we didn't want to disappoint somebody. We didn't want to, have to go back on our word. I've got news for you. The more true you are to yourself, the more true you are to yourself, and the more you listen to the intuition, the more that punch in the forehead that I had done, the more that I had those moments where I fought against myself and my inner knowing, and every sign and symbol said, don't do it, and I did it anyways, I still ended up stuck in a place where I had to backtrack and I had to go back on the right path again. And for those of you that don't know it, I had to do that just a short time ago. I had to do what was right for me, and I was pinned into a corner where there was no other point except to be honest with myself and to say, okay, fine, I am going to do the right thing for me. And the universe co-conspired for me to have that exit. And I did it. But what they did at the same time with, and I say they because the universe is everybody that wishes you well, every angel, archangel, ascended master, God, the universe, Allah, whoever it is, these amazing connected souls dangled the ultimate carrot in my life and said, you have to let go of one thing so you can take the other thing on your hands. You have to let go. Open up your hands and let go so that you can take this amazing gift. And when I tell you, and someday I will say it, but when I tell you that the universe brought me a miracle that I never thought was possible because of something that happened almost 5 years ago, 4 years ago maybe. Hi, Chrissy. When I tell you that the universe brought me a miracle, something that I, in a million years, could not believe was possible, it did. But I had to let go of what I had done that wasn't in the right realm. And I was doing it because I felt that I have to move on, I have to move on, I have to move on. And so I did something that wasn't stupid, but was, well, this is in front of me, so I'll pick this. It was like that car in the parking lot. Well, this is the best that I've got from what's to offer right here, right now. And the universe took that away from me and said, no. We have everything that you're looking for. We have something that's even better than what you asked for. So we're going to take this away from you so you can have what you asked for. The universe did that for me again. The universe does that to you all the time. And that is part of letting go of the fear. Fear creates stuck. Fear creates a spin. It creates the Groundhog Day. Every day that you are with the same types of people in the same type of a situation, that you are not having more money in your life, you're not having more joy and more greatness in your life. That's Groundhog Day. Whether it's from when you were 4 years old, or whether you were 24 years old, or whether you were 34 years old. But the joy that is waiting for you when you are willing to walk a path of just being happy, of planning ahead for joy and happiness, of saving money, of going out and looking for a different job if your job does not, bring you tremendous joy. If you are looking to expand your business and you don't know how, go find a mentor. And you will sense the right person. I found the right person in my mentor, and she is an extraordinary woman that when I speak to her, she brings tears to my eyes with the connection and the love that she has for the people that she helps. It is, just thinking about it right now, my eyes tear up. She's the most beautiful human being. But I waited. I watched some other different people and I waited. And then all of a sudden I asked for a son. I'm like, I need some help here. I'm like, it's down to 2. And all of a sudden there she was, and she did that one thing. And I went, yep, I knew it was her, but that was the confirm. So remember, there's got to be space. You have to have the space. That's what the yawning was with me on part 1 of the audio, of the video. You have to take those deep breaths, make yourself yawn, create the space for yourself. The next thing is you have to step back and you have to take a really good look at your life. Where are you playing with Groundhog Day, and where do you think that's a cute, adorable thing to do? It's not cute and adorable. It's tiresome, and it wastes your time, and you could have so many more years of this ease and joy. And you're just like, I got to do it this way because it's the only way that I know. No, you're going to take a step back and say, okay, same type of people, doesn't matter. I just moved the geography and I'm still doing the same stupid shit. So then you turn around and you say, there we go. I'm back. I'm like, are you kidding me? It disconnected again. So anyways, I completely lost my train of thought because I was like, oh, darn it. You have to look at it and you have to say, where do I have to change? What do I have to let go of? What fear do I have to let go of? Fear of success, fear of failure, fear of all these things. And then the other thing is that you have to see, know, and believe your passion. And people say, if you never got paid for it, what would you do every day of your life out of sheer joy? Some people that answer works for. Other people, what happens is they're like, I don't know, and it triggers something inside of you. Let me put it to you this way. Let me ask you a different question. Now, you can't go rogue and start thinking other than what I say. Got that? What would you do every day of your life with complete joy, excitement, and enthusiasm, and trust the universe to bring you more money than you ever thought possible doing it? Yeah, don't go left, don't go right. Sit with that question. And then ask the universe. Ask the universe. This brings me joy. Bring me the teacher that teaches me how to do this. Bring me the job that allows me to do this. Bring me the strength that allows me to do this. So, like I said earlier, this is what I do for a job. I have an amazing job. I have an amazing job that I get to work with these amazing sensitives, amazing empaths, amazing intuitives, and I get them unstuck from fear so you can have what it is that you truly want in life. So I'm going to ask you, do you know what you truly want in life? Truth. Do you truly know what you want in life? A lot of people don't even know that because they believe more that what they want they can't have than they believe that they can have what they want. So, two things. Number one is that as of tomorrow, we're going to close all of my, we're closing the registration for my February 2nd class, which is going from surviving to thriving for empaths and intuitives. So tomorrow's last day to join it. I will put that up on my Facebook page. And the other thing that's going to start on February 15th is my 3.5-hour live class, which is holistic money for empaths and sensitives and intuitives. And it is 3.5 hours with me, asking questions about money, having hands-on training with me, hands-on stuff that you can use starting that very second when I teach you this for 3.5 hours. And the price on that is obscenely low. So if you want to do it, join me. If the 15th you're not available, sign up for it anyways. You get the MP3s from it. You get to join a Facebook group where you can ask questions and continue to ask questions as you grow and continue to do more things as you grow and meet other people that are going to cheer you on. So if you can't make it in person, get the, register for it so you get the MP3 from it and you get the booklet from it, and then you can join in and ask questions later and I will be there to answer you. So anyways, my darlings, you are so completely amazing, and I thank you so very much. And I am going to let you go for the rest of the night. I will see you again very soon. And if you have a topic that you want to discuss with me and do a Facebook Live on it, contact me, let me know. For those of you that want more information, go onto my page. I will put up both of the classes right now. The Facebook posts will have the end dates on them. So the 8-week course, the 6-week course from Surviving to Thriving for Empaths and Intuitives is starting on February 2nd. It is a 6-week course, and it is going to be, there's a whole bunch of stuff in it, a whole bunch of stuff. If you are ready to get rid of the junk in your trunk that being an empath has created in your life thus far, this is the class for you. It is a deep, deep, deep dive into getting rid of what doesn't work for you and to learn how to create and exponentialize what does work for you. So, my darlings, I am so grateful for you. You are so amazing. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for watching. I will be talking to you soon. Have an extremely amazing life, night. And if you have any questions, pop on and send me a PM. If you like this video, like it. If you love it, share it. And I will see you again real soon. Have a great night.